All right, welcome to Do You Know? We are at beautiful Selvig Park on the corner of Becker and 4th Street in beautiful downtown Willmar. Today we're going to be highlighting the Willmar Walks trails that were implemented in our community about 5 or 6 months ago, just before the snow flew. We didn't get a chance to highlight those, but now that the weather is getting nicer out, we're going to show you a little bit about what you can expect when you go on the Willmar Walks trails. Right now, again, we're at Selvig Park in downtown, one of the places that you'll find on the walking trail. You can see behind me is the map of the different trails that are available, and then also we have maps that you can pick up here at either the studio, you can pick them up at the chamber office, or you can pick them up at the design center office. It tells you the different trails that are available, and then also some of the information of the different sites that you're going to see. So let's check it out. All right, let's start out first with our tour by looking at the map a little bit closer of the Willmar Walks trails. As you can see here, there is a red trail, there is a green trail, and then there also is a blue trail. The red trail is a 1 mile walk, the green trail is a 1.5 mile walk, and the blue trail is a 2 mile walk. Now you can see here on the insignia that they have on the sidewalks in the downtown area which of the trails that you will be walking to and walking on, and then those points of interest will be included in your little handy dandy map. Our first point of interest today on the Willmar Walks trails is Bethel Lutheran Church, which dates back to 1891. The first cornerstone of the present building was laid in 1927. There's also local art displayed at the church that can be viewed by the general public. Right now we're looking at the Candioi County Courthouse, which was built in 1890. In 1966, the new 2-story building was completed and the 3rd floor was added later. And as you can see, standing in front of the Candioi County Courthouse is a statue of Chief Candioi. Right now we're looking at the Willmar Public Library, which was built in 1966. In 1972, the library joined a number of other libraries to form the Crow River Regional Library, and then in 1983 joined the Pioneer Land Library System. Right now we're looking at the WEAC building. It's the Willmar Education and Arts Center, built in 1919. It was expanded in 1940 and it was originally a school. This Performing Arts Center is also home to the Willmar Area Arts Council offices and gallery. Right now we're looking at the Corner Cottage, which is a bed and breakfast in a house that was built in 1914. Right now we're looking at the Willmar War Memorial Auditorium, which features engraved stones from each of the states to honor Minnesota veterans. It was built between 1935 and 1938. The sculpture over the entrance was commissioned as a part of the Depression-era Federal Art Project. Right now we're looking at the Mickelson Building, which dates back to 1913. It's most recognized as having very unusual glazed bricks. Right now we're looking at the Tribune Engen Building, which was built back in 1920. It was originally a modern print house that wrote a special interest journal for Swedish Americans all over the country. Engen Associate Architects restored the building for their offices in 2004, and the building is on the National Register of Historic Places. Right now we're looking at the Barn Theater, which actually did start out by putting plays on in a barn. It was located in the southwest part of Willmar, and then in 1988 it moved to its present location, which is the former J.C. Penney's building, where it stages multiple plays each year. All right, wrapping up our tour of the Willmar Walks with just a handful of the different points of interest around town is Rice Memorial Hospital. It's a regional center of healthcare and wellness. It was built on the site of the home of A.E. and Sophia Rice, whose son, soldier of fortune Cushman Rice, left funds and the land to the city to build a hospital in honor of his parents. It opened in 1937. All right, that wraps up our Willmar Walks tour for Do You Know. We hope when you get a chance, as the weather gets nicer out, that you can get out and do a little walking tour of your own and hit a number of the other different points of interest that we did not cover on our tour today. All right, you are watching Do You Know?
Hi, this is Jody Wambeck with the Early Childhood Initiative and Family Programs. I'm here today to talk to you about an event coming up this month during the Week of the Young Child. It's the 12th Annual Family Fun Night that is held at the Ridgewater College Gymnasium. This is a great event for children and families, children under age 8 and their families. There is going to be learning centers there that the Ridgewater Early Childhood students will be putting on. There's going to be a family resource center. We'll have resources from community agencies, so we'll be handing out information to families. There's going to be games, carnival games, that the Ridgewater Student Senate will be doing. We'll have door prizes. There's going to be crafts. We have a bagged lunch for families. There's going to be a petting zoo. And there also will be great entertainment featuring Phil Baker. He is a fabulous musician that we're very excited to have him come join us. He's from South Dakota, and it's great that he's coming to join us here in Willmar. This event has been put on for 12 years with the help of the Early Childhood Family Programs, Ridgewater College, the Help Me Grow, Heartland Head Start, and this year the Early Childhood Initiative is helping out as well by providing books for all of the children and families that are attending. So if you would like more information about this event or to register, please call the Willmar Community Ed and Rec number at 231-8490. I hope to see you there. You are watching Do You Know?
Hi everybody, we're over at Goodwill Easter Seals in Willmar, Minnesota. There's lots of Goodwills around the state. They're doing all kinds of great things to help people who are in need of some additional support so that they can get employed and become tax-paying citizens like everybody else. And Bill is my new friend here. He is running a program that you may not be aware of. It's called the Goals Program, and it's designed for youth, and many youth in our region are a part of this Goals Program. Bill, this is a new program. Tell us all about it. Tell everybody out there in TV land why they'd want to know about the Goals Program.
Well, this is a program for at-risk youth between the ages of 14 and 24. They come to us to learn how to write goals. We help them write the goals.
So they might have a goal for employment or for their personal life or for where they want to live at some point. Is that the kind of things that you will help them with?
Yes. School, employment are areas that we really focus on. We've kind of figured that if kids are successful in school, in work, that they'll be able to be more successful in the community and be a valuable part of the community. So school is a real focus for us, as well as employment.
So if I were a student and I was interested in this program, could I go online or could I call Goodwill Easter Seals in Willmar and find out more information about how you could help me to set goals?
You could do that. The problem we have is that we have limited funding. And because of the limited funding, we can only take so many kids. Our funding right now is sunsetting, which means that it's going to be done in a little while. We've had an anonymous donor who has funded this program for the last 10 years, and he or whoever that person is not going to be funded anymore. So we are looking for funders to help us out and be able to continue the Goals Program.
So the Goals Program is designed to help youth and has been funded but needs some additional funding. So if you've got big bucks in your pocket, this might be something that somebody could help out with, but it's been helping youth for over 10 years from what you've said. So tell people out there how it's been helping those youth in our area.
I think the the biggest thing is it helps kids be more successful in school. A lot of the goals we write are about kids who are either in the mainstream school or in an area learning center here in Willmar and have struggled with school. What we talk about is setting goals in regards to, if there's a class that they're struggling in, we'll talk with them about, what they need to do to be successful. One of the really important things about the goals program, and when we write goals, is not only is it important for kids to know what they're working on as far as their goal, but one of the real focuses that I focus on with the kids is how, if they accomplish that goal, how does that help them? And then we go ahead and we'll set up 4 steps on how to accomplish the goal. But for kids in school, it's really about learning or writing goals for the classes they may be struggling in so they can be successful. The rest of that is also in helping them find jobs, and so that they can, again, be a valuable part of the community. So those are some of the areas that we kind of focus on. There's a lot of other areas too. We also have, you'll probably talk to one later, that teen moms is a big focus for us also, and writing goals to helping them write goals to be successful as a parent, as a teenage mom, as a teenage single mom. So I mean, they're involved in the Teen Moms, which is a program here in Willmar area. There's a Hope Pregnancy Center, which also we're connected with, but that's kind of it. I mean, I'm not sure where else to go with that.
Well, we're telling you a little bit about the Goals program through Goodwill Easter Seals, and we're going to go and visit with some young people who are part of the Goals program so you can find out more about how the program is helping youth in our area. You're watching the Do You Know Show? We'll be right back. We're at Goodwill Easter Seals, and we're talking to them about their Goals program. And my friend Lily here is a part of their Goals program. Hi, Lily.
Hi.
Lily, tell people out there a little bit about yourself. How old are you and where you go to school?
I'm 17 and I go to the ALC school in Willmar here. I'm also a single teen mom parent, so Goals is really helping me a lot.
Tell us a little bit about what you're getting out of the Goals program and how that's helping.
Well, these are short-term goals that I do, and it helps me to be successful, like in school, being parenting, and just living a teenage life altogether also. And when I accomplish these goals, it actually feels good inside to just like know that I can do something. So.
Yeah. Give me an example of how this program works. Do you come in here? Do you go out in the community and meet with someone? How does the Goals program work to help you?
We come here. We can come twice a week, and so.
Yeah. And so you work on goals that you set, and they help you achieve.
Yep.
Fantastic. And you found it to be helpful to you and to help you to be a parent as well as to be a student and a teenager?
Yep.
Can you give us one example of one goal that you set and that you were able to achieve?
For instance, like for school, I go to the ALC and we get units, and I would set a goal as to get like 5 units a week or whatever, and we set little plans to do that, or like steps to do that, and at the end of the week I come back and he asks me if I finished my goal, and I tell him yes or no, and I do that almost every week. That's one of my goals almost every week, to get 5 units a week in school.
So it's been really helpful to have a mentor who's cheering for you and helping you to take incremental steps toward what you're trying to do.
Yep.
Fantastic. We want to thank Lily, and we want to thank Goodwill Easter Seals, who right now is serving over 40 kids, somewhere in the 40 to 50 range every year for the last 10 years with the Goals program. Fantastic, helping our kids to grow and learn and be all they can be. We want to remind you that we're the Do You Know Show, and we're wrapping it up for the day, and we'll see you next month.